dumb dogs. They cannot bark.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. If you have a dog and he's supposed to be watching your house, when somebody come into your house, he's supposed to bark. He's supposed to warn you. He's supposed to attack. But the pastors, they're not warning nobody for nothing. They're not attacking these wicked days. They're not attacking these wicked people. They're not tearing down all these false imaginations. They're not partaking in all this foolishness. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. They upholding that guy right here, man.
They upholding this guy right here, who everybody think is Jesus Christ, which is not Jesus Christ. This is a false prophet. This is Caesar Borgia. This is a painting of Caesar Borgia that Leonardo da Vinci did, or Shakespeare, one of the two. They painted this image to say, oh yeah, this is your savior right here. This is your savior right here. To brainwash you when you came over there on them slave ships so you can worship their God and do what they want and take hold on their religions.
That's right, man. Go ahead. Lying down, loving to slumber.
They love to sleep. All these pastors love to sleep. They don't want to be out here doing the work. They're not out here in these streets.
That's right, man. Go ahead. Yeah, they are greedy dogs.
They are all greedy dogs, telling you to tithe, telling you to bring your money to this church, knowing that they church don't even, the pastors are in the church system where they got this 51C03G Act, where their church is no longer a church, it's a charity. So now they don't have to pay taxes on nothing. They don't have to pay taxes on their building and on their land. So all that money you getting is going to their pockets. They might pay a light bill, they might set up a little church function once every 3 months, but all that 10% you bringing them every week is going into their pockets. No wonder why your pastor sitting in a nice house in the Hamptons, driving BMWs, while members of the congregation is on the bus. What type of stuff is that?
Yo, and that's true, man. And they tell the church not to keep the laws, but part of the laws keep giving tithes.
Part of the law is tithes, and tithes are money.
It's in the Old Testament. They say, oh, don't keep the commandments of Moses, but give me your tithes.
That's right.
But in the commandments of Moses, they tell you the tithe.
That's right. And tithes wasn't even money. Tell your pastor to go in there and show you where tithes was money. Tithes was never money. Tithes was for the Levites because they had no inheritance. They had nothing. They couldn't lead a temple. So when God set up, he set up a system of tithes where people would bring 10% of their fruits, their oils, their wine, their corn, their animals. They would bring it to the Levites every week because they didn't have no food, and that food had lasted for the week because the Levites wasn't supposed to leave the temple.
That's right.
Because they was doing their work in the ministry. They was handling the book. They was handling the message God was delivering. So he didn't want them out in the world being profane. He kept them consecrated in his temple so the people would bring them tithes so that they could eat, and so that they can live, so that they have raiment, so that they can preach to his people.
Go ahead. Yeah, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Never have enough. They'll never tell you stop bringing that money in there. Never. They gotta pay their bills. They gotta take their kids on vacation. While your kids is in poverty, catching a bus to school, eating school lunch. They don't even have proper nutrition because you can't afford it because you're bringing your money to the church.
Right? And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
They don't understand the book because the Most High is not going to give you a spirit of wisdom if you don't keep the commandments.
That's right. Right? And they all look to their own way, everyone for his gain, from his quarters. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall we be as this day, and much more abundant.
So as you can see, these pastors, they don't want to teach you the right thing. Because if they teach you the right thing, you might just leave the church. But, oh, I don't like this church. I'm going back to the other church. I like the other